on.
They've got to. They need to take it down, and they're going to claim it. So they managed to get the Aegis. Now trying to get out, but Tomato, he's right on top of Ortizi. They find him and explode him. Oh, that Shadow Blade coming into play, and now Saberlight,
he's low.
In no man's land. I mean, they're going to run this guy down. Bryo finds the backlines. Both of the supports in trouble. Tomato, lane waste. Oh, that is not what Shopify were hoping. Everybody goes down. A little bit far forward, and now the fight returning over on the other angle. Dawnbreaker ultimate down, Bryo connecting, killing Fly, Saberlight throwing out those quill sprays. Bryo rolls back in onto Saberlight. Abed is there, but they're having to back away. TSM all together, Inkswell onto Tomato. Turns, wants to get a sun. This Soulbind is going to connect onto both, and now the roll through. Kasane gets the heal back up from the Luminosity, and then the snowball save. That is what they needed. Arteezy under control, down to half HP, goes back into the Shadow Realm, and finally, they're going to bring him down. Kasane with the triple kill. He was so close to dying. Unbelievable. TSM trying to play cleanup as finally this moment has opened up for themselves. The snowball means that Saberlight is going to get controlled. Still dealing a lot of damage though. But Tomato moves back in. 3-second stun. Godlike.
American football, I think. I think he's trying to convert a bit here, right? Through the uprights.
Silence. Roll, catches, decides to go for crit instead of the Willow. Now throwing out the damage, controlling onto Bryo. He's dying, eats the cheese a whole second round. So much damage out from that Willow. When left alone, can they do enough though? Abed chase, he doesn't quite manage to connect, and there's the TP out.
Tomato?
Willow not around anymore, but Tomato dying to Saberlight. He's got the bug on him, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna matter. Do they have enough to kill him off in time, trying to kill him? And yes, they do. TSM taking a lot of damage, dealing a lot of damage.
All come though, this could be bad for Shopify, honestly.
Ari gets hit, RP already onto a bunch. Fly trying to save it, can they dive it in? Crit is already gone, but they have the Supernova down. Already used a little Shredder, trying to kill it off. The egg, is it going to pop? They managed to kill it in time.
That's the moment they're gonna get.
Can they get anything though? Jump forward, Bryo finds one, BKB out, doesn't have an angle.
Okay.
BKB wearing low, Abed thinking about going, not wanting to commit yet.
Bad jump, do they chase?
They take down that ward, hunting, Saberlight, still has Stampede ready, Kasane pumps it, catches immediately, Ari throwing out the kisses, what damage do they have? The egg is already there, Tomato hits onto it, but now the Manta, the walk away, stun is there, can they get it in time? They do, barely managing to bring it down. RP connection says no siree. TSM, they're tired of playing second fiddle, trying to take the top spot here at NA as they find 4.
Oh, they're too strong. The auras are there. They race up the high ground.
Slowed down significantly, trying to get away with that hammer. Panda will cover him with a bit more slows, but the bug is going to latch. They'll have Vision and Whisper.
They're going to take the fight. Aegis ran out.
On to Quinn, right as the Aegis has run out. He's in trouble. He's already dead. Oh, what a turn. Is Pakaz in good position, but look at Dyrachyo and Ace. They're both hunting onto Pakaz right now, trying to finish him up with the quills. Dyrachyo commits into the base. He goes to finish off the enemy carry, but another Shadow Realm. Dyrachyo,
he's in trouble.
No, he's overextended himself. Instead of getting the kill on the enemy carry, he's got himself killed instead. Panda is going to be left alone here with the damage dealer pushed all the way back inside the base. EG can't really keep this good situation going for them.
They're healing him, bouncing, coming back.
Okay, a punch up in the air does get him killed, but Ace is way far forward, and there are too many members of Evil Geniuses. He has stumbled into all of this. Now it just leaves Celery all alone.
What they want, because now you're putting them in a position where if Matthew dies again, this high ground just gets broken entirely. I say that of Pakaz, he's just raining down hellfire right
he's
now.
going to get on top of Pakaz right now, but of course Snap does get him a little bit of distance with the side device. Now they get the Terrorize on him. That's going to be the first life, and no, he does fall.
Did get Matthew's buy.
Matthew, can he get the kick in on the revive? Dyrachyo instantly pops BKB. C-Smile looks to jump forward, pops his BKB, but Dyrachyo popping his own BKB to go for Quinn instead. Now with the kickback on him, they blow him up instead. Ace coming in deep, and look at the Fisher. He's blocked off right now. With his BKB, he can protect himself, but immediate refresher. C-Smile trying to get out, but Panda was in deep.
Pakaz on the front line. No buy.
He jumps straight in, takes out Dyrachyo. Panda gave him an opportunity, and Pakaz goes straight for the throat. Now he's going to finish up both Ace as well. The Bloodstone, C-Smile. He gets get something out of it, but he's still... Now the Rolling Thunder. Here it comes, the initiation. What is EG going to be able to do about this? Their building is going to be hit.
Just take the rack.
There doesn't seem to be much they can do to stop it. Panda's going to jump in with the overgrowth, trying to slow this down with the Glyph also being used. Terrorize trying to push him away with the BKBs. Gaming Gladiators committed to getting the Megas, but can they get out now? C-Smile makes a jump in. Not quite enough to finish off Tofu, but here comes Whisper. Looks to finish him off. A snowball rolling sword bounce back. That's keeping Tofu alive. While Whisper is Divine Rapier is in trouble, and he gets bursted down by Duraccio. Divine on the deck, because now fighting to keep them in the game, as Evil Geniuses are going to be limping along here. A massive network deficit. Megas, C-Smile.
Round 2.
An opportunity. The Hex. The Hex doesn't save him. No. Because puts him down, but Whisper will fall for a second time. 3 dead with no fight.
From for a bit. This is like, we want Dazzle to win the lane, and we want this Necro to win the lane.
I was going to say, if you're going to win this lane, you're going to have to do it through skewers and better body blocking. C-Smile doing a great job on the opening and a TP in plus. Okay, bye-bye, Quinn.
When you pick these dominating matchups like the Huskar they mentioned that's similar, you want supports rotating into you to abuse it. Very slick Sprout here by Matthew. We'll get him out of danger as
going to be slowed down.
Fully online, basically.
Now, they did just get a very small win, and it's immediately neutralized by the fact that we get a kill on Whisper. Managed to get the BKB charge out of Duraccio. Didn't mean much because it doesn't seem like EG are going to be able to fight, particularly not without Whisper. Don's still playing around though. We'll see. C-Smile tries to get the jump to get the RP on the 2 on the Dazzle. Can they kill him fast enough before the Shadow Great? They get the skewer, and that's just enough. Quinn tried to jump in, give the extra heals, and he is doing a lot of damage. Remember, this Heart Aghanim Scepter, tons of damage over time, and that's why Bakaz vacated the area and just went for other kills. They're just gonna leave Quinn alone, kite him around. They're doing this beautifully, but can they kill him?
Tanky boy right there. You have another chrono coming up in 8 seconds here, so if you're watching the clock on EG.
Oh, he's gonna jump under Duraccio. Knows the BKB and the Time Walk is down, but the gold Chronosphere is coming up, and he gets him right on the edge. Quinn, he's gonna help with the damage. They're gonna try and skew him away, but Cause is actually gonna live proof, and then he turns around and kills Duraccio. Because doesn't quite get him. They're looking for Ace, but they want him so badly. Matthew's even teleporting in aggressively to find him, but Ace is already gone. He's out of there. Nobody can follow him in. And Evil Geniuses, they'll surely have to give this one up. And in fact, they may even because the Reaper Sights are going to be used with the Ice Blast coming in. The toss up in the air, and that is enough. Another buyback available for sure, but the Megas are in, and Gaming Gladiators are going to force as much out of you as possible. A skewer going to be used. Duraccio into the fountain. Okay,
just doesn't
put
care.
that Aegis to use, I guess.
Because he can get Grave forever.
Oh, he's going to Chronosphere him, stopping the fountain damage, and there we go.
That's true. Really hoping for it here today, but instead it's going to be the Luna.
Okay, Gunner.
Hold on by Gunner, gets off the Magnetize with that blade. Now doing so much damage. Now you kind of wish you had that Aegis onto the Luna. He's dead. And now you can see the Bristleback inside the calling, but Brow's going to be chased right now with the Primal Split up, but there's the Overgrowth. Nice Dispel coming out from Moo, instantly getting rid of that. And now Whitemon completely surrounded, and Kasane really low, but again, he has the Aegis, so that's life number 1. The roll in with the Mystic Flare, it's enough to take out Ahri despite using that ult. Not going to help you too much. And can they kill the big bad Bristleback with that Bloodstone? Completely surrounded now. Pops it. Yeah, that's the wrong direction, my friend. A Radiance, I believe, as Whitemon getting gone on by the Brew. Not able to get his ult off quite yet. Continuing to get silenced. There's a lot of damage being applied to Moo. Is this going to be enough to actually take him out? Getting onto the other side and finally gets off his ult. And that is a lift onto the Brewmaster. As you can see, the kick in. Tomato in a lot of trouble. Surrounded, pops his BKB. Trying to focus now on the Brewlings. None of them will die quite yet. Uses the Eclipse finally. Most of the focus now onto Yamson, who actually gets away. And now the Song of Siren from K1, holding everybody in place. Looks like the Train Protector is going to be the first to fall as Tomato. Trying to focus down Moo again, who will somehow live the Sprout, just continuing to be a thorn in the side of TSM, who've already lost 2, including the likes of Bryle. Lots of close sprays being applied to the Naga Sirens. Gunner getting the double kill for now. Rolling onto Tomato. Lots of damage being applied. He's going to get the lockdown on him and likely will fall as well. A triple kill for Gunner as K1 doing his thing again. Turn it to Stone again. Gunner looking for the potential connection here. He's going to get stunned to pop his BKB. Rolling Thunder not going to be doing too much as a result. Magnetize is there. Remember, this is undispellable now with that 25 talent as Moo continuing onto the tier 4 towers. There's the Mystic Flare. So much damage applied to Tomato, trying to stay alive. A nice overgrowth. This is enough to take out the Earth Spirit. Either way, he has the Aegis. Life number 1 down. Moo now focusing all his efforts onto that Luna. Will drop him, but that is just... Now that's actually the buyback now, as the Ancient is fully exposed. They can just right-click that to their heart's content, as GG's will likely come out here any moment. Tomato getting extremely low. It's going to be a dive back for him. And they can't hold this any longer for TSM, so Nouns will take game number 1. It's going to be found out. We'll onslaught to the other side. We're going to have a fight here. Whitemon's going to get some action with Gunnar as he puts himself in a very precarious spot. And Tomato's going to pop his ult and trying to delete Gunnar, but the Grave comes out just at the last moment. See if another Grave will come from Moo, if he even needs it on Gunnar, but they're going to lose the Shadow Demon from the TSM side first.
K1 got an assist!
Great job for K1 as Bryle trying to get away with that BKB. The pipe is still activated, so mitigating a lot of damage. Going to pop the cheese as well, so will live through the day. The first egg comes through, healing up Tomato. Kasane gets off the roar onto the newly minted 1 assist on the Phantom. Okay, Mr. Phantom Lancer, K1, trying to poke K1 from afar. See the rocket players from the south as Gunnar is going to sheath mid-rolling boulder. Very weird fight, very segregated overall as K1 now focusing his efforts onto Ari. Looks like that's going to be the kill as Gunnar now continuing the pressure as Kasane gets to the high ground. He's going to have buyback here potentially coming out as a big A blast comes in. Will hit Kasane.
TSM get a barracks.
I don't know, hook shot in from Lel. There's the buyback onto K1. They have the Grave right now in the clockwork, but remember, he does have that Aegis intact. He's going to use the refresher for himself. Trying to go for a second roar as Tomato's going to have a refresher for himself as well. As they're being pursued onto the high ground, into the enemy triangle. There's the first egg, I do believe, as Tomato trying to save Kasane, but just dies to the illusions. Tomato now kind of to stand his ground. Has to be really careful. This is the Divine Rapier we're talking about. The Disrupt's going to keep him alive a little longer, but beautiful comes. Tomato's dead. Divine Rapier on the deck. Who will pick it up? Whitemon gonna survive a little bit longer as Ari finally passes with pressure. There's the second egg, now being completely destroyed, and he is donezo. No buyback available. Divine
this lineup work out in the long run.
How can they stall though with almost no way to defend these towers early on? And Torres, he's getting surrounded.
Rest in peace.
Goodbye, my friend.
Many pieces.
And now this tower also, they've got the tree armor at least to delay for a little bit, but Chen's up here, mid.
He's got his A-Cell stun, he's looking for the setup, gets the dead shot pushback. Solo had to drop the ult to try and have hold back Tofu. Another toy does get Kiyotaka out of the combo. They'll settle for Solo. Tofu and Ace running him down. Axe is there.
Kiyotaka.
Him and Duracho, he's actually found Kiyotaka over the tier 2 to help crush that early game.
You've got a whole lot of things to fix, I believe.
Yeah.
Going into that next game. This one, what do they do?
Well,
Radiance is done. All right,
it's done.
They got to try right now.
This feels like my pops, you know, you're losing the base, but your offlane Raytheon's like, I've got my Radiance. It's rough.
Ramses caught by the stun.
I mean, he's got his Radiance, but
he just dies in a second. And dies in another second.
All right,
we're on to the next one.
This was a quick one, pre-20 minutes by looks, but 19 minutes in, Ramses gets dragged back into the torrent. I think they might want to win.
The 3 tanky beasts with triple Lincolns prepared.
He's in, but was that a Doom on an illusion?
It's a Doom on an illusion.
It was a Doom on an illusion. Supernova's out. They
can't hit it.
This egg. Mirror's out of the game. The base, it's in shambles. The third set of racks taken out. Mega creeps are there for Gaming Gladiators. They're trying their best to hold on 9 Pandas, but at this point, very little that can be done to give them a chance of turning this one. As the tier 4's under threat, Queen goes in, takes out Solo, he's out for good. Ramses tries for the stun, but the Lotus
can't even finish
it. Stunning himself. Queen comes in with the grab.
GG.
It's all over. GG is called. Gaming Gladiators today completely